Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video. Finally, season 2 is here, guys, and I have the best settings and best class setups for you guys. So make sure to stick around and catch everything because this will be very helpful to you guys. Let's not waste any more time and get right into it. All right, starting at the class setups, we're going to start with the AIMS 85. Right here is a very good class setup if you're a good anchoring AR, blocking spawns, stuff like that. This class setup right here with the reinforced barrel and the vertical foregrip is very good. Quick draw grip as well. This is one of the main class setups that the CDL pros use. Very good for anchoring, blocking spawns, holding power positions, helping out your team, stuff like that. Another good AIMS build, go ahead and replace the reinforced barrel with the long barrel, get rid of the vertical foregrip and put on the overpressured rounds, and then change your rear grip to ergonomic. This barrel actually is better for long range engagements going up against other ARs. If they have the reinforced barrel and you have the long barrel, you'll usually win the fight by one bullet almost every time if you hit your shots. Only because it gives you more bullet velocity than it does with just the reinforced barrel, which at range, instead of making it a 6 or 7 shot, it will make one shot less, so it will beat the reinforced every time. I would recommend going with a long barrel. This is the main class I do use. Even though the other class is really good, has no recoil whatsoever, and most CDL pros do use that one. On to the Jackal PDW. There's a few good class setups for this. Of course, this is the main one that mostly everybody uses. Streamers, content creators, I mean, even casuals. Now, if you get rid of the compensator, you can go over here and put overpressured on, which gives you more bullet velocity, which is basically makes this gun a hit scan. Or you could even take off the grip and put on the compensator as well. Just don't have an underbarrel. All three of these class setups are very good. I see a lot of people using actually this class setup without the underbarrel a lot, but the best class in my opinion is this class right here, the main build everybody uses, even though the other two builds can compete just as good. Now over to the new guns, we got the Cypher and the PPSH. Now the PPSH rips in rank play, guys. This is probably the best class setup you're going to want to use for the PPSH. Now you're going to want to use the reinforced because once you put on the long barrel, I'll show you guys, see the bullet velocity 689. Once you put on the long barrel, makes your bullet velocity go down. You keep the same fire rate, but you're going to want the reinforced barrel on just to give you that bullet velocity with the fire rate, and you can put the recoil springs on for some extra recoil control as well. Now this right here is a very good class setup. Let's move on to the Cypher, the most broken new gun in the game. This right here is pretty much the class everybody is using. You're going to want to use this class. Don't use any other attachments. I promise you, this is the only class you need for the Cypher. And I cannot wait, guys. I'm telling you, I cannot wait till they take out the Cypher and PPSH. Now the GPR, nobody really uses this gun, but right here is the best class setup for it. You're going to want the reinforced barrel on, because if you change the long barrel, you will lose that bullet velocity. And the reinforced will keep the fire rate, bullet velocity. But if you do switch to the long barrel right here, you're going to want to take off the vertical foregrip and put on the overpressured to give you that bullet velocity back. So these two are the best class setups for the GPR. I don't really recommend using this up in Diamond, Crim, any higher, but it's good for low ranks, fun to use. Onto the C9 now. Actually, this gun is really fun to use. It actually does pretty good up against the PDW and other guns. It does compete pretty well if you hit your shots and play smart with it. But right here's the best class setup. You're going to want pretty much the same as the PDW class, or actually exactly the same as the PDW class. This gun's very good, guys. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. Let's go on to the next gun, the KSV, the most broken SMG in my opinion. Of course, the PDW clears it with a movement, but the KSV rips. Definitely probably one of my favorite guns to use in rank play. I mean, you can use it in iridescent top 250 lobbies. I mean, you've seen Havoc using it on stream. This gun's amazing. And right here is the best class setup for it. I actually put the CQB grip on it, and it works really, really good. Definitely one of my go-to weapons in rank play. Really suggest using it, but let's move on to the PP. Nobody ever uses this gun. What is this? Next on to the PP. I don't really see this gun at all, just like the GPR. It's not really that good. The fire rate's slow, but it is a 4-hit, just like the other subs, but compared to the other fire rate of the other guns, this gun really isn't useful at all in ranked. But right here, if you want to have fun with it, is a fun gun to use. Of course, switch it up, not use the same guns. This right here would be the best class setup for it if you guys want to try it out. Now this gun right here absolutely shreds up close. I mean, it's an instant kill almost up close. Nobody can beat this gun up close, any gun. But of course the drop off does happen at a certain range. Once it gets to about 15-25 meters, the gun is trash. But this is the best setup for the gun. You're going to want the reinforced barrel on it instead of the long barrel. I know it says more damage range on the long barrel than the reinforced, but that actually is not true. Now those are the best class setups for season 2, guys. If you didn't know, they did buff dexterity. I would definitely recommend using dexterity on all of your subclasses, and your ARs, go ahead and put flak jacket on, of course. But if you are on search, you're going to want to change dexterity to flak jacket so you don't get one hit nated. But yeah, guys, those are the best class setups. Let's go ahead and head into the settings, starting in controller. Now your sensitivity, you're going to want it 1.4 to 1.7, somewhere around there. You don't want it too low, too high for ranked. You're going to want controller vibration and trigger effect both off. These are my dead zones right here. Of course, you're going to want both your triggers to 0. get rid of any input delay. Your left stick min and right stick min, have it as lowest as possible, but of course you're gonna have to adjust it because your stick drift or anything like that. Go ahead and do that. Your left stick max 65 or 75. This will help a lot with your movement. Right stick max to 99. The aiming tab, you're gonna want to go into aiming advanced settings. Instant on your transition timing, dynamic curve type, and the slope I have at 1.0. If we go back out, the sensitivity multiplier, I have that at 1.0 as well. I keep that at default. Aim assist on, of course. Going into motion sensor advanced settings, you're going to want FOV sensitivity scaling off. Over to movement, tactical sprint assist on, sprint assist delay to 0. Both these to on. Mantle assist, crouch assist, corner slice, put all of those off. Some people like corner slice, I don't. Slide dive behavior, you're going to want it on hybrid. Airborne mantle, automatically put that off. Sprint restore and slide maintain sprint to on. Mantle cancel reload, put that to off. Over to combat, I do body shield only because I like taking people hostage, and then you can see where their teammates are. Pretty easy kills. Going into combat advanced settings, the interact reload behavior is prioritize interact. You're going to want that on. This will make it quicker to go around the map. Tap to open doors, tap to pick up weapons, stuff like that, so you don't have to hold and waste more time. Out into the graphics tab, go over to view. Field of view, you want it anywhere from 100 to 105. This right here will maximize your aim assist as much as possible. ADS field of view to affected. That way it won't zoom in as much when you ADS. Weapon field of view wide, makes your gun look smaller on your screen. Both motion blurs off and the camera movements to 50%. Now going out to audio, depending on the headset that you have, you're going to want your audio, you can have it from 60 to 70 or 30 to 40, somewhere around that. I have IEM, so I can't have it too loud. I go around 25 to 30, something like that, or there's no 25, but yeah, around 30. I do use enhanced headphone mode, and Sucker Punch audio mix is the best audio mix you're going to want to use on this game. This will help you hear footsteps like crazy. Asymmetric hearing compensation, you want that on, and your reduced tinnitus sound is on as well. All right, now let's go into your frequency intensity. Now guys, this varies from headset to headset, but these are the best frequencies for my IEMs. If you have IEMs, you can use the exact frequencies right here. This will help you hear footsteps like crazy. You can hear reloads and corners. The tiniest sound cues, guys. It's for the left and right channel, it's the exact same. So go 40, 40, 10, -10, -20, -30, -40, -50 on both right and left. Again, this is for my IEMs headset. It is different for each headset, guys. So after that, let's go into interface. You don't really have to worry about anything on this page. If you're PC, you can put, essentials on for your telemetry. You can see at the top left, my IPS, GPU, time, stuff like that. Let's go to readability though. We're going to go down to color customization. Let's go ahead and put that to filter 2. Then put the intensity up to 100 on both. This right here, it will make the colors pop out more and it will help you visual wise. Going out of that to the gameplay HUD, make sure your HUD bounds are all the way in. You're going to want that all the way in. Your multiplayer HUDs presets, go to mission interface and put this to 103. Make sure your minimap is square, makes it bigger. You can see more stuff, and put rotation on. And your colors should be on filter 2. Just like we put it on earlier, and that should be it, guys. And when you go back out, make sure this still shows square. Sometimes it'll change. Oh, and your crosshairs right here, this will help a lot with your centering. You're going to want to, usually you'll just have it on, you're going to want to just put center dot on. It'll get rid of your crosshairs completely, and you can use larger or largest, and of course your color preference. If you're going to use a color, I recommend like red, maybe neon blue. Those colors will stick out the most on most maps. Since you don't really need crosshairs as when you do omni movement, jump, lay down, slide, right, left, back, it makes your crosshairs move all over the place, and it just messes you up. So really what all you need to do is just put center dot on and get rid of the crosshairs. But yeah, guys, those are the best class setups and settings for season 2, guys. I hope this video did help you. If it did, and you enjoyed, please hit that subscribe button and like button. It would mean the world to me. And I'll catch you on the next video. Love you guys. Peace.